We hope you're enjoying the hot summer days that we're all experiencing across Illinois. One of the questions we're getting, right here at the beginning of summer is questions in regards to taking time off and how that would work in your office if you take a vacation or heaven forbid, if you end up having some sort of a short-term disability and how you get that practice coverage in your office. And so although there's a number of different ways you can go about handling bringing someone in, one of the big questions we get is, okay, but how do we bill? How do we bill for those services? And many times people use the concept of locum tenens, which is in place of. So it's the Latin, but it's locum tenens, and it's a commonly accepted practice where you have a physician come in and fill in for you, and it's kind of in your place, and then you bill them as a locum tenens doctor. And the way this works, at least with Medicare is really specific. They've laid out the rules to make it as simple as possible for us, and they've laid out some of these requirements. And so what happens is, if you have a locum tenens doctor come in, you would actually be able to bill them under your NPI as if you were performing the service, and then you would add and append a Q6 modifier to those services. That clearly indicates that this is a locum tenens doctor that's performing the service on your behalf. And so that is possible under Medicare. Now, most insurance companies do have the capability or allow you to be able to do this as well, but check with each one of them. Most of the Blue Cross products do, and so you could check with them and make sure that they allow for locum tenens and exactly how to do that. Now, for Medicare, it's the Q6 modifier. Now, Medicare gives some very, very specific rules. The rules include, one, they can't be an employee, so you can't have an employee physician of yours just step in and act like they are. They can't normally be in your office, okay? So they have to be coming from the outside. Two, you have to pay them on kind of a per diem basis or a similar payment mechanism. You can't pay them on a percentage of the number of patients that they actually see in your place. Three is that you are unavailable. As the physician, you are unavailable to see the patient. So you can't just have somebody come in and act like they're you if you're actually in the office. So you would actually have to be not present and not available to be able to treat the patient. The patient also has to be coming in to see you, right? And so that's one of the other qualifiers that Medicare puts on the Q6 modifier and the locum tenens. Now, the last one's a big one, and that is that it can only be done for 60 days. Okay, so you can only have a locum tenens doctor come in and fill in for you for 60 days. Now, at the end of the 60 days, you would be able to have another locum tenens doctor come in, and so you'd be able to get that 120 days where somebody could fill in for you on an extended basis, but no more than, right? And for one, it can't be any more than 60 days. So 60 days is the time limit. They come in, they have to be paid on per diem. They're taking your place. You're billed under your MPI with a Q6 modifier, and this is all Medicare. Double check with each one of the carriers that you would have patients that would need to be seen while you're out on vacation, but that would get you covered for your vacation. We hope that information assists you and gives you an opportunity to be able to relax over the course of the summer. Take care, and we'll catch you next week.